Hey, all right. So the spiritual conflict that I think that it's fair for me to share with some people who had heard me making this grand statement about how I got the guidance that I didn't want to go into a building. I didn't want to. The guidance was that I should not go into a situation where I'm inviting the attack of chemotherapy and radiation. And that was the message that I had in my mind as I moved forward, knowing that there's always the possibility that things change and that even the guidance changed. And I'm telling you that the guidance since then has been finding a new reason to push forward and bring my message of good mental health strategies and advice to the world through the YouTube channel. Also, I always knew that if the timeline got shorter and the pain got worse and the options changed in some kind of a way, that I may have to amend that. Now, I understand that goes in direct conflict to the original guidance that I received, and I was in a deeply conflicted state on Friday night when pondering this question, and I put the question out to three of the most spiritually advanced people I know personally, and one is Deanna, and she is a licensed psychotherapist, which gives her real world quote unquote credibility. She's also a shaman dance therapy person. I will link to her YouTube page, and my recommendation for anybody that questions the value and merit of what she does is to take a look at any of the testimonials that people have for the work that she does. She's brilliant, she's deep, and she's worth listening to. And so I posed the question to her, and then there's my wonderful friend Tim Ryan, goes by Hawk in anything spiritual, and certainly these are spiritual questions, so I will refer to him as Hawk. Hawk, if anybody read my name story, is the man who I met in Sweat Lodge as the water pourer, who told me that the name Dakota in the language of the Sioux means a friend and an ally, and some other wonderful things. I won't go on too much about Hawk because I don't know what he may or may not want me to share about him. However, if you want to know more about the story about how I earned my name Dakota, I will put a link on here, even though I've been told that I shouldn't be linking to my website. It should be the other way around. Oh well, for now that's where you'll find the story. So in any case, the matter is that I have gotten new information. I've gotten new timelines. I've started the Gerson protocol. I spent all day there today, and I'm going to spend all day there tomorrow. And I have not started the radiation or the chemotherapy. And I don't know for sure that I will. The guidance that both Hawk and Deanna gave me was along the lines of, well, this is what God has put, or higher power, creator, whatever we're calling it, in front of you as an opportunity to maybe start your healing process. Okay, I mean, I guess that I want to hear those kinds of messages. Now, my wonderful nephew, he has a different opinion, and he's got more of a warrior stance and a warrior mentality, and pretty heavy on the don't trust medical science kind of mentality. And I get that. There's nothing There's nothing about that that I don't understand and respect, and so I am still, pondering this. I suppose that the resolve will be either settled at the first time that I get radiation, or whether I beat this thing naturally, or whether they're putting me into the ground, or however that works. So I am in the conflict. Now, the information that I got from Deanna and Hawk are very influential. So there is that. In any case, that's where I'm at for now. Again, I've started a lot of the Gerson protocol. Gerson protocol. More on that when I have time. And the next thing I'm going to talk about is spirituality, and in particular, how to overcome whatever barriers a person might have to their own spiritual growth. So I hope I'm able to pull that off. We'll see.